they made a plea to the court. We received the notice here at 12:45 that the hearing was at 2:30. So we went to the court, and down there I mentioned to the court that we had postponed the AGM. Now this is the notice of the postponing of the AGM. We have mentioned here the elections to the GBOA Executive Committee for 2019-20 have already been conducted, and the committee elected unopposed as per a report of the Chairman Nomination Committee. Secondly, to conduct the AGM, we required the report of the President and the Executive Committee for 2018-19, which was not given. The accounts for 2018 and 19 were not finalized. And also, proposed amendments to the GBOA Constitution are always taken in the AGM, and notice of 30 days has to be given by GBOA to all its members. This was not done. Now, in view of these 4 points, we had postponed the AGM. And this we declared in the court that we have postponed the AGM, and the court had afterwards accepted our contention and had kept the hearing on 4th of May 2019. On 4th of May 2019, after hearing the advocates, this is the decision of the court. No reliefs given to them, and business will continue. 4th of May, the copy of the Roznama is attached along with. Now I've attached the Roznama copy so that you all get a direct, this is downloaded from the e-court service, so you'll get direct evidence of what the court has decided. No relief was granted to the applicants who moved the Honorable Court, and this wanted to restrain us from exercising any rights or acting as an executive committee under the Constitution of GBOA. They wanted to restrain us from representing ourselves to be members of the Executive Committee for 2019-20. They wanted to restrain us from taking any decisions or acting in any manner, especially as regards the daily working and management of GBOA. We have produced here the Roznama given by the court. Our advocate, Mr. Verekar, representing us, he disclosed that the committee would not take any policy decisions during the pendency of this hearing. Even otherwise, the Goa Bar Association Executive Committee never takes policy decisions. Policy decisions are taken by the general body, and general body meetings are held whenever they are required. Now, the persons who went to court, Mr. Raymond Dasa, Captain Estibero and others, they had pleaded with the court and made their prayer that we should be restrained from acting or exercising rights vested into the Executive Committee. That means that we should not function as an Executive Committee. They also wanted a restraint order to stop us from representing ourselves to be members of the Executive Committee for the year 2019-20. They also wanted a restraining order from the court stopping us from taking any decisions or acting in any manner pertaining to the daily working and management of GBOA. Their prayer has not been granted by the court, no reliefs given to them, and this Roznama makes it very, very clear as to what exactly will go on. And it very clearly mentions here that business of GBOA will continue. So the Executive Committee continues to function. Even if they have reacted, they must have reacted with proper cause. I'm not trying to say that, but just if you take one vessel capsizing and another one incident, MPT must have overreacted. Because you see, in 2009, there was also freak weather. That time, 4 vessels had met an accident. And I think 2 or 3 vessels had capsized. One of them capsized at berth number 9. Directly at berth number 9 under the grab. So a marine accident, because of freak weather, it can take place also. But I don't think we have to jump into conclusions after just one incident.